The rear view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, I'm broadcasting, so. No, yeah. No, you guys are good. Mine's the only one that's going through.
Mahomes now on first down. Well, he's going to take a shot right away. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And
nice.
Turn this time will go out to the 42-yard line.
Yeah.
Well, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
We could tell.
Calls? Trying to let you know
I don't
that they're
have no
going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Ooh.
And he fires one that's intercepted. It's Shaq Thompson here with a pick. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. Certainly not the cleanest of starts to this football game. Back-to-back plays yield turnovers in this first quarter.
So there's not much flow right now. A very choppy game. And I know this. It's a copycat league. We say it all the time about the NFL. But I'm not quite sure this is what they had in mind about something they wanted to emulate.
No, you don't want to emulate a turnover.
Yeah,
a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Ronald Jones. Inside the 20 before he's brought down. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down.
Just leave him a voicemail. Just keep on calling him until he wakes up.
We were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
I was going to say, she called me in the morning, too. I don't care. Heck. No.
Now with the play clock almost gone, Sean McDermott's going to call for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That was... Really?
Our game not even 2 minutes old, but a quick red zone opportunity. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Right. I don't have anybody.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it.
Good night.
No gain there as he kept it himself. It's 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Tomorrow.
Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Oh, possibility now?
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down.
I will.
Now this time Mahomes will throw. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line.
One.
Well, you can see what they wanted to do. They wanted to set up the screen there, but it got blown up.
It's hard to run that play if you're not getting a lot of pressure at the quarterback because the space doesn't open up. They were able to read that one and slow it down and stop it before they could get a first down.
Well, maybe a little bit of an anxious moment there as that ball got closer and closer, but it does curl in.
Yeah, actually did a little bit of a slow dance there with the left upright, didn't it? But had just enough space, as you said.
He's in game chat. I'm not.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Yes, you did.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
I only have one
interception the first time.
I only have one viewer
only
still.
gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter.
I think that should be clearing out, though.
Look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep rights, looking for Johnson, and it's intercepted.
Yes, I am, sir.
At the 23, and his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Huh?
First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
They'll start out on the ground with Jones. And some room to maneuver. He's got the lane, and there he goes. And in for a Charger touchdown. Ronald Jones, 79 yards. And the Chargers get the quick strike touchdown. Well called, well blocked, and he just made a great play. That was an athlete.
I don't know. I had an injury.
Too, just getting there and taking off and going. For the defensive guys, plays like that really hurt.
Alrighty.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick
I'll be
it
up
away.
Already because I had this laundry going too.
That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20.
Hey, what time do you want me to call you, though?
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively.
Oh, really?
Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit. Like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey? Not the one that you're throwing it to. And maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Right.
Back to throw here. Hit as he... Defensively, they told us, hey, we've got to take him out of the passing game, limit it to just short runs, because he can really impact this offense.
I don't know if you were trying to talk to me the whole entire game or not.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Man, you hurt my whole safety.
2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long?
I didn't mean to take too long.
Go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Being chased out. And now the ball's out from the near midfield. And picked up by the Chargers. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
When I see a play like that, I come back to risk-reward. I don't know about you, but is it worth it at that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case,
that's weird that I'm playing you on. Is this still preseason?
That's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never wrong, is it? Because you can analyze it, but I think ultimately you got to look at it as a first option, taking care of the ball, getting what you can, and that's it.
Weird.
Don't worry about it anymore.
Dang.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
Yeah, I already pre-ordered Madden 21.
You better be afraid of me. Jim. Hey, switch gears. Check. Lucky. Yo. Ship. Watch the ship. Hey.
Yeah, me too. Oh, dang.
He'll get 2 on the keeper, but it becomes now a third
Heck, I don't
down.
even have anybody watching
That's
this
a really good
broadcast.
job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline.
It's
really good
1 o'clock in the
fundamentals by
morning.
that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of
wow.
him. No room to find to get upfield.
Where you at? Oh, wow.
Check 50.
How's the weather over there?
Throw it this time. It finds his target, Fuller. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. A pretty sizable deficit here in the first quarter.
Yeah,
This
right
defense
there.
probably need to get off the field in those
Talking about
situations
going
on
over
third
there
down.
for
You
next
and I
year,
both
next
know in
summer.
this huddle before that last third down play, that's exactly what they talked about. Let's make a play. Let's get off the field. Let's reverse the momentum. Instead, they got hit with another first down, almost back to the drawing board.
Check 3. Kill.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. That's going to wind up
over here where I'm
a
at.
full 3 yards on first down.
I'm in Texas.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports.
We got up to 108, I believe, over here. I don't know if you heard me.
Check. Switch.
Yeah.
Showing it. Check.
Right, heck, right now we're sitting at 88. 88 degrees right now.
Now on second and 13. Young forced out to and a big one.
I'm not trying to hurt him.
He's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
Yeah. Dang.
Will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what I'm
Call it
saying.
no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Dang, fourth and
Now the
30.
former Oklahoma Sooner Tress Way on to punt the football. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line.
Oh, no, I wasn't making it.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a first and 10.
Just let it hit.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
Dang.
And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
70, Indy.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
And that's one of the dangers of the quick game. If you only have a 2- or 3-step drop, if you don't get the ball to someone open right away, those defenders are right near the line of scrimmage and then get on top of you in a heartbeat.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. It's Vaughn. Call it a 3-yard gain, and that'll make it 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
The last catch did get 3, but they're still left needing 7 yards on 3rd down. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47, and they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
Ready. Hey, H3218, chopper.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And they string that play out nicely. He's stopped before he can turn upfield. No gain, 2nd down.
Second and 10.
66.
At the 45-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Jones.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
The Chargers on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Mahomes to throw. It's complete to Fuller. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Now the Pro Bowl kicker, Aldrich Rosas. Last year, he hit one from 57. And this will be spotted on the other side of the field. It's a 61-yard attempt. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from long distance. So it's not an NFL record, but it's not far off. That'll go in the books as a 61-yard field goal.
And wasn't it weird to see a guy line up for a field goal on the other side of midfield? The ball got halfway there, and you thought, no way is that going to make it, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and he winds up sneaking it right over the bar.
He said tomorrow.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
We're playing
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They find themselves down 13-0 here as they try to get things started offensively. 1st and 10. A running play there, going to get 11 as they get a quick first down. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Robert Woods, former USC man, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down. They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Get a big boy.
Near the 42. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
Need to get some points somewhere.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down. Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Dang it, I'm trying.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over. The Charger drive about to get going. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
They'll run it with Jones. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
Well, with the kind of half he's had, I think we can forgive him that run, right? Not every run's going to be a big play, is it?
No, and also the blocking just wasn't there. No room to run.
Yeah, defensively, they got to find a way to build on that because he's eating them alive in the first half.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Open man has got it. It's complete.
I guess I hit the air.
Just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 30 pace, let's go. Check 3, check 2, fellas, let's go. Nickel, nickel, nickel. Check 99, check 99. Ready, go.
Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, so the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the 3rd quarter. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big. At least
they got rid of it.
Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll drop the throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. And that is intercepted. Or was it? Wait, they'll say no. No interception. He did not keep the feet in bounds, apparently. So that's just going to be an incompletion. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
No, I didn't see that. I was looking at that.
That's seen this before. Someone's down 3 scores. That situation there, it's just going to add to their growing frustrations, don't you think?
Yeah, a bad number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out, not what they wanted. And you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
It looked like birds falling.
The Charger drive about to get going. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll run it now out of the gun. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively.
Check safety. He's coming. Check it back. Go. He's checking.
He can run for it, and he will. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Tressway now, as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. This is brought in at the 21. Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That's how we do it, man.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off around the 41. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator.
Touchdown, L.A.! A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. The Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one, because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough, because we always talk about it being a team game, and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite things. And I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football that makes big plays and give them that opportunity to maybe wake up everyone else.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw. And Woods has it complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 15 there, and the Packers have a first. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And this is caught. A spectacular one-handed grab there. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
What a catch, and one-handed, and I'm starting to lose my awe about the play, and maybe I shouldn't. How much of this is the player? How much of it is the gloves?
Now, those gloves, they do have a little grip to them,
they
don't
get a little extra tackiness to them now, and I know the guys in the NFL, the competition committee, some other places, they're talking about examining those gloves to see if they're having too much of an effect on the game.
Now back to throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set him back for 2nd down.
Let it 18 Gator. Let's get it. Snap.
Back to throw. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 22. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
Check 31, check 31. Check your hot read. Shift. Rush in. Rush in.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Well, that last run for a 1st down, it really should be the last straw for the defense. I don't care how many they've had in the box. They need to add more people.
Check 6 in. Mike,
Now a handoff here to his running back. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
You're out. 50. Play. Check 49. Check 49. Check. Squeeze, get in there. Orbit. Check. Ready.
Throwing now is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Hey, check 24. Recon, 132 fight. Shit. Hey, alert 3. Deuce.
No.
Watch the twist. Check 9. Joker. Yep, Joker. Go. Motion. Check 52. Gone. Set. Go.
On third down, here's Jones. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a fourth down. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for L.A. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ferguson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They're going to look to throw. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
Oh, my
goodness, another interception.
Dang it.
Off at the 23.
Nice.
And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost as if they can't even believe their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they've said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. Give him 4 yards there on the first down keeper.
Ready, set, free. He's tired of me. He's tired of us. Tight dog. Out, ready, go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try to run pass option. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Charger first. And looking to put this game on ice in the fourth quarter, but still not afraid to throw it as they show there.
You want to play the game with confidence, and they have a guy who's in control right now. Their trigger guy, throwing it, they feel just as confident with him doing that as they would if they tried to run the ball and run the clock out.
Switch.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Give him 15 yards on that one and a Charger first down.
0-0, Mike free. I got it. He's coming. He's coming. Double up. Slam, slam, slam. Kill, kill, kill. No. Off. Go. Big edge. Zoom.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charles, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Go. Check. Go. Alert 3.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that, because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Watch twist. Switch it. Come on, go.
Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. The Chargers on 3rd down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 15. And he'll lose yardage, brought down at the 32. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
So now here comes the field goal team for the 3rd time today. This is a 49-yard attempt, right hash. And Rosas puts this one through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, and then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you've got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Well, he's got some breathing room. A gain there of 30 big ones.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
They go play action here on 1st down. And now here is another interception. Picked off down at the 10.
Then yeah, Dredd.
There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a Charger TD. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead will swell by one more. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest,
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Yeah, use that as ammo going forward.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling again.
No, you don't want that feeling again. And who knows?
Now the ball comes loose.
Nice.
It looked like a Packer. Yeah, a Packer was able to get this back, and they'll indeed keep possession. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. They don't care if it was luck or skill. But the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Logan Cook now as he's on to punt for Green Bay. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket.
Oh, dang.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn